Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. William Ruto was in Meru County today for his campaigns, and he made some remarks on his alleged leaked audio. You know, for about 2 days now, there is an audio of William Ruto that has been going viral. In the audio, William Ruto is heard boasting that in 2017, after the Supreme Court nullified President Uhuru Kenyatta's win, Uhuru almost threw in the towel, and that angered William Ruto to a point William Ruto thought of slapping the president. So William Ruto today made some remarks on that leaked audio. And if you listen keenly today, as William Ruto spoke today in Meru, William Ruto seems to be scoring an own goal. So in this video right now, I want us to listen to William Ruto speaking today in Meru. After which, as usual, those remarks by Ruto are going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion right now. Listening to this.
Wanazungusha sijui wamerekod wapi, wanazungusha ati William Ruto sijui alikuwa analazimisha Uhuru Kenyatta awe rais. Sijui nini. Mimi nataka niwaulize siku ile Maraga alisema ya kwamba uchaguzi wetu ubatilishwe, ati turudi kwa uchaguzi. Nyinyi mlikuwa mnataka ati Uhuru Kenyatta awache kurudi kuchaguliwa tena? Hata kama mimi nilimlazimisha, nilifanya makosa. Watu wakwende bwana. Ama ni aje? Tunakubaliana? Tuko pamoja. Hata kama nyinyi mungekuwa mimi, mungekubali ati Uhuru Kenyatta atuwache kwa mataa? Na vile tulikuwa tumemsukuma mpaka amepata kiti, ati awachie mzee akitendawili? Kwani sisi ni wajinga? Nyinyi kwendeni. Ama namna gani? Tumekubaliana jameni? Arambe. Na niwaambie hiyo watu wa kuzimia. Kwanza mimi ndio nilifanya kampeni kubwa. Nilikuwa naamka mapema, nafanya mkutano 3 kabla rais hajafika, na ni kwa sababu ni rafiki yangu nilimsaidia. Na hakuna vile ningewacha ati kitendawili amunyang'anye hiyo kiti. No way. Ndio, hata kama nikusukuma yeye kiasi gani, lazima nisukume yeye, kwa sababu there is no way vile wananchi hao walikuwa wameamka mapema kutafuta hiyo kiti, ati sisi tuende tuwache yeye kitendawili huko barabarani achukue kiti yetu. Kuna kitu kama hiyo. Hata wewe unakubali? Hiyo ni story ya bure.
Yes. That's William Ruto today in Meru County. And as much as William Ruto thinks he's campaigning, I'm seeing a politician who is doing more damage to himself than good. And I'm going to explain that in details. In case you are watching us for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. I've always maintained that William Ruto's main undoing is his tongue. He talks a lot. He talks without looking at the bigger picture. He talks without actually knowing what his remarks are actually going to yield. And listening at him, or rather listening to him speaking, I'm seeing a man who is still living in the past. Instead of telling the people what he's going to do to them if he is elected the president, he is still assuming that the mountain is still the way it was in 2013 and in 2017. You know, in 2013 and 2017, Raila phobia was very strong on the mountain. You just had to paint Raila Odinga in bad light on the mountain, and that could make you, or rather make the residents of the mountain vote for you. But upon Raila and Uhuru having a handshake, I believe that phobia is actually dying out. So unless William Ruto comes with a different narrative, I'm seeing William Ruto in the coming weeks, he's actually going to be speaking to himself on the mountain. And even from the way those people are actually reacting, as he talks about, oh, sijui mzee wa kitendawili, or rather he talks about Raila, those residents are not very much excited, an indication that Ruto's message might not be resonating very well with them. It's high time William Ruto knows that the mountain is actually changing. Raila phobia is no longer appealing. That's one thing William Ruto should actually look into and work on that. And then secondly, Ruto has actually been confirming, or rather been telling Kenyans, that he could not deliver because the president and his team never allowed him to deliver. In fact, William Ruto has been talking of hustlers and the bottoms up, and he has been promising that if he forms government this year, then he will do some good work for the hustlers na wale maskini. Those remarks by William Ruto is scoring an own goal, in that William Ruto is confirming to Kenyans that he was the engine through which, or rather on which, Jubilee government was actually operating. If he could actually force the president and even maybe threaten to slap the president, that's an indication William Ruto was deep in government and he could actually influence decisions in that government. But we never saw William Ruto actually fighting to influence the president to implement some good policies that could help the mamambogas, the border borders, watu wa viosk. All he was fighting for was for the big man, President Uhuru Kenyatta, to retain power. Upon the president retaining that power, William Ruto never made any effort in fighting for the hustlers. And those remarks just confirms that Ruto was fully in government and he could actually push for policies that could benefit the poor. He never did that. William Ruto is actually scoring an own goal because he has been cheating Kenyans that his hands were tied. He could not be allowed to do anything. This was the engine of Jubilee, or rather in Jubilee government. And also something I'm seeing here, and this is something I mentioned some few hours ago in our earlier analysis and videos, and even yesterday. Those are remarks of a rogue deputy president. If you cannot respect those above you, how do you expect others to respect you? Ruto is coming out as very disrespectful. And the way he's actually talking, I might be convinced even more that this is a person with some mental issues. This man might not be okay mentally. Ruto is not thinking properly. And such characters, ladies and gentlemen, in my honest opinion, such characters cannot actually and should not be entrusted with power. Those are people who can easily cling to power. If you elect that kind of a character, I'm very sure that he'll assume that now that is birthright. Whether the people will vote him out maybe in the next election, most definitely he will not relinquish that seat. He comes out again as just another dictator. And then, just as I did state, I think yesterday again, those remarks are also very unfortunate in that they depict William Ruto as a man who was also maybe in one way or the other sabotaging the president, or he had actually held the president captive. The president could not do anything without his approval. That's also something I'm seeing coming out from those remarks by William Ruto. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me leave it there for today. In case you are watching us for the very first time, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Our fans and subscribers here I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. Thank you. God bless you. Any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible again, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.